Okay, so I'm sauteing the sausage and bell pepper for the red rice. Alright. And while that is sauteing, I'm going to turn the stove down on low. And then I'm going to start on toasting the white rice. Alright, I added 2 tablespoons of oil to the pot for the rice. And the stove is set to about 6. Okay, because you don't want it too high while you're toasting the rice. So I'm about to add 2 cups of white rice. Okay, I'm gonna toast the rice for about 5 minutes, and you have to constantly stir the rice because you don't want it to burn. Okay, and you want to stir it until the rice becomes like light brown, really light. And keep stirring. So I'm just going to keep stirring for about 4 minutes. Okay. Okay, I do not want to keep recording while I'm doing this because I'm going to be doing this for like the next 4 minutes. So I'm going to pause this and I'll be right back when it's done. Okay, I'm still stirring and I have about 2 more minutes before I'm done. So about 4 to 5 minutes. That's all it needs, is about 4 to 5 minutes. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, we just got 1 more minute before the rice is finished. Okay, so that was 5 minutes. Now, this next part you can skip, but I like to add garlic to my rice. But you can skip this step, not necessary. You can jump right into the marinara sauce. But I'm adding about a tablespoon of garlic. And I'm going to mix that with the rice for about 1 minute, so that the flavor of the garlic can combine well with the rice. I'm just going to do that for 1 minute before I add the marinara sauce. Okay, still stirring. Okay, it's been 1 minute. Now I'm going to add 2 cups of marinara sauce. Okay, I'm going to do 1 cup of marinara sauce first. Okay, that's 1 cup. And I'm going to go ahead and pour that 1 cup into the pot. Okay. And I'm going to do 1 more cup of marinara sauce because it is 1 cup of marinara sauce per 1 cup of rice. So being that I use 2 cups of rice, I'm going to use 2 cups of marinara sauce. Okay, 2 cups. And then I am going to stir this, okay, and weld this together for about 2 minutes. I'm going to mix it together so that everything can combine, okay, and stick. You want to make sure the sauce stick to the rice really good before you add anything else. So I'm just going to do this for 2 minutes. I'm going to stir for 2 minutes. Okay, I will be back after 2 minutes. Okay, now that I have been stirring for 2 minutes, I am going to add 3 cups of low sodium chicken broth. Low sodium. Okay. You are supposed to put 1.5 cup of chicken broth per 1 cup of rice. So since there's 2 cups of rice, I added 3 cups. You can also use water. Okay, just want to keep stirring. Keep stirring. And then I'm going to add my sausage and bell pepper. Okay, I'm going to add my sausage and bell pepper. Make sure I get all of that in there. Okay. Okay, now I have my teaspoon ready. I'm about to add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder. I add a half a teaspoon of salt per 1 cup of rice, but being that I use 2 cups of rice, I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of each seasoning. Again, that's 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. You can skip the onion powder and garlic powder and just add salt, but I like onion powder and garlic powder. Okay, I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Okay. And next, I'm just going to add some salt. Not salt, some pepper. I apologize. Some pepper. Okay. And then I'm going to add some sugar. So I'm adding about 2 tablespoons of sugar. Okay. 2 tablespoons of sugar. And now I'm just going to stir everything together. Stir everything together. Okay. And then I'm going to put the stove on high so we can bring it to a boil. Okay, so it's coming to a boil. Okay, now that it has come to a full boil, I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to put the stove on 3. Okay, and I'm going to let it cook for 20 minutes. So we're going to let it cook for 20 minutes. Okay, let it cook for 20 minutes. And then when the rice is done, remove the rice off the stove and let it sit for 10 minutes, okay? Because it's going to finish cooking for those remainder 10 minutes. The steam that is trapped in the pot will finish cooking the rice. So do not take the top off the rice when it's done, okay?